If you get on sales calls with prospects and always feel like you have to somehow prove yourself to the person or oversell your services, then listen up, because in this video I'm going to give you 3 specific strategies that you can use to make your calls at least 2 times easier, because you will instill more credibility and more trust and authority in your prospect's mind's eye. And in case you're wondering how I developed these 3 strategies, well, in the last 10 years I've helped my clients generate over $40 million in sales, and as you can imagine, it involved lots of sales calls. Like, think over 10,000 sales calls. So everything I'm going to be telling you in this video has been battle tested many times, and without any further ado, let's dive in. So there's 3 specific reasons why people don't want to buy from you on sales calls. Number 1, they don't trust you. Number 2, they don't trust or believe in your product or service. And number 3, they don't trust or believe in themselves. And these 3 strategies go one by one and cover all of these 3 bases to make sure that all of them are positive, and then that's going to enable you to close the sale a lot easier. And step number 1 is going to be increasing trust in you. And for this video, I'm going to be using my laptop, and I'm going to be sharing my screen and showing you specific links and digital assets that you can implement in your business and in your marketing strategy to increase trust in you, in your product services, and then also how you can use digital assets to increase your prospects' trust in themselves. We've got 4 points here, and then point number 1 is having some sort of organic presence on social media. Look, if you're running an online business, it's only natural that when people are going to buy from you, they need to see your face and they need to see your presence on social media. And although you don't have to be a TikTok star or a full-time YouTuber, you still need to have content on the internet, because human works in very fascinating ways. As soon as we see someone talk in a video or share their insights on social media, we immediately start believing in their expert status, which is gonna increase the trust in you as the expert. So for this one, let's go on the share screen, and I'm gonna bring myself as the biggest example. Obviously, as you can see, this is my Instagram page, and as you can see, there's these cues and content that I have strategically posted on my social media that essentially shows and anchors my expertise and my credibility to my clients. Here you can see client successes, right? So you can come here, you see a client success. Here, $10 million with Passion.io. Then you can see an interview I did recently at our local co-working space, like an excerpt from a YouTube video, even how-to videos. Now, obviously, you don't have to do all of these content pieces, but obviously, you also don't have to have hundreds of posts, but you have to have, I would say, at least 20, 30 pieces of organic content on your social media, and you have to update them at least on a monthly basis. If you update them 2 or 3 times a month and that your social media looks active, that's already enough. So that's number 1. And to me, that's non-negotiable, by the way, especially if you render a service online. Now, you may not have to do this on Instagram. Maybe you do it on LinkedIn or YouTube. That's fine. You know, I don't use LinkedIn, but you can do LinkedIn or YouTube. Like, I also post on YouTube. Pick your poison and stick to it. So that's number 1. Number 2, another interesting idea that you can try is posting photos with clients. Especially, it's great if you actually have photos with clients. And here I'm going to bring up Ravi Abuvala, who also runs a very interesting YouTube channel. Go give him a follow, and you can see he gives a seminar, and then here he talks to his clients. He takes pictures with them, takes pictures with a significant other, maybe some friends, and it's all designed to basically anchor in this point that this is not just a random service provider on the internet which looks transactional, but sharing that you are a real person and you connect with and bond with people, especially clients out in the real world, takes you out of this cold, hard framing of a service provider and actually makes you a human being, which is so much needed in today's world of internet, and especially in sales. People buy from people that they like, right? And another example is me again, yours truly. As you can see, I'm with a client, Ben Watara. You can click and go to check out their Instagram page. And in the picture I just showed, we were at a conference, you know, looking good, looking sharp, and having a good time. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is testimonials, kind of similar to sharing pictures with clients. And again, I'm gonna have to present myself here, which is actually a good thing, because I'm doing what I'm preaching here. And if you go on my YouTube, you'll see the many success stories, client interviews that I have from all the basically projects I did in the past. So someone books a call with me, they can come to my YouTube channel, go into playlist, and then basically land on the client success stories video, right? And they literally go through, I would say, close to 10 success stories. There are some that I didn't post yet that, hey, this now instills an image that this person has worked with people, and it works also better than screenshots. And I highly recommend posting video testimonials with clients. Can be in person, like here with Dr. Natalia, also a client of mine, or can be online with Torsten Kreutz, right? Obviously, do whatever works best. I would recommend having a mix, but obviously doing online interviews is just fine. And last but not least, if you want to basically take all of this organic content and all of the social proof that you're a real human being, that your clients like, trust, and work with you, if you want to put it in a strategic place, then I highly recommend that you put all of them on a thank you page like this one, as you can see from closers.io. And this is a page that you land on once you book your sales call. And you'll see that, obviously I'm not going to play the entire video here, but there's a part here where he actually goes through his testimonials, clients' testimonials here, and all the client results that he received. So to summarize, the point number one, which is increasing trust in you, post your organic content, which frames you as the expert. Post, if you can, interviews and photos with clients that humanizes you, right? And doesn't just make you like a blob face on Zoom calls. And then number three, post testimonials and then post it at strategic places such as the thank you page that people land on after booking a sales call with you, or maybe even a sales email reminder before they get on a call with you, so that they conveniently see everything on the page before they get on call with you. Now, reason number two people don't buy is that they don't trust your product or your services. And the best way to increase trust in your products is to show how it works in a tiered system. So basically like a number-oriented system, and then also show proof for that. So what I mean when I say a tiered system is a lot of people on sales calls, when they get on sales calls and they're pitching their product, they say, we're gonna, for example, help you run Google Ads, or we're gonna help you generate leads. Well, that sounds okay, but what you can do instead is create a tiered system and say, hey, there's a 4-step system how we take our clients from no leads to booking over 100 sales calls per month. And again, we work in 4 steps. Step number 1, we sit down for an onboarding call with you, which goes for 90 minutes, and we audit your business. We audit all of your existing assets. We ask strategic questions, And then step number 2, we come up with like an ad campaign MVP, right? And we discuss what creatives we're going to use, And then step number 3 is the most important piece, because once we launch it, then we're going to go into optimization work. So as you can see, when you are turning it into a system, it sounds more sophisticated, not in a bad way. It sounds more sophisticated, more complex. There's almost like more meat to it, which makes it sound more valuable and also more planned, right? This 4-step system is really, it's a plan. And people, the way the human brain works is if it's a plan, if it's a pre-planned thing, well, then that means the odds of the product or service succeeding are a lot higher. Now let's go back to my share screen again, and I'll show you again another example from Closers.io, Cole Gordon, of how he shows his system in a tiered manner, in a tiered framework, which again shows that he knows what he's talking about, shows that they have the method to madness, right? Or the science to madness, whatever the saying goes. And I just basically paused it at this point, 10 minutes, 13th second. You will see that he talks about the implementation path. Again, a reminder that he shows this video and this mind map before they even get on a sales call with you. Again, why, you might be wondering, is he not spilling the beans before he gets on the sales call? He does not, because the point of a sales call is to answer prospects' questions and then to personalize this plan for the prospect specifically. So as you can see, there's 2 phases that the implementation works in, and then there's day 0 to 14 and day 14 to 60, and there's specific chunks, specific blocks of how he and his team work to ensure success for his clients. Now, what he could have done is not show this mind map and say, hey, get on the sales call, I'm going to help you, I'm going to show you how to improve your sales. That's what they do sales training. I'm going to show you how to improve your sales, and I'm looking forward to the meeting. Would that be as enticing? No, it would not at all. But if he says, hey, we work in 2 phases, right? There's like the phase number 1, we'll go Rambo, commando style, 0 to 14. We onboard you, we review your packaging and messaging, we create ads, we, do the whole ads pre-launch call system. It sounds richer, like they get more value for the money they're gonna pay. And again, that there's the method to madness here, and it's all thought through. So that's showing your product in a tiered system. And then obviously, again, the second point is to show some proof for the product. And though Cole does not do it here, he actually does it. Give me a second, I'll find it. Yeah, you will see that he goes through client testimonials. I can also bring my page as an example. This is my sales page, my website. It's the only page on my website where I have a similar video. And then instantly I show client results. See? $5 million, $3.6 million a year, $7 million generated, $600K per month. So I show client results, and then, they can pretty much book a call. So again, you're not seeing it in the video because I'm not going to play the video now, but I discuss my 3-step framework in this 13-minute video. And then in the video, on top of talking about my client case studies, I also included it on the page so that they can easily view it if they're not going to watch the video. And then the third reason people don't buy is they don't believe in themselves. That's right. Not a lot of marketers and salespeople will talk about it, but the best ones know that actually a lot of times the lack of self-belief is actually one of the bigger reasons for some people that they don't buy. They always get this question, will this work for me? And not because of you, but because of them, right? They have these doubts. Even if you show them some case studies, their inner doubt starts telling them that, hey, these people, they're in different industries. These people had different scenarios or a different story to their life. I'm different. And when they say that, they don't really do it because they don't like you, even if they trust you, because they don't believe in themselves. They're gonna almost like reject themselves out of a sale. And to help you prevent that, the best thing you can do is to show testimonials, but not just any testimonials, but to show testimonials that are relevant to people with almost the same backstory. And then also, if it's possible, if you can show before and after style case studies, then you'll be golden. So again, let's have a look at one other example. We're looking at the website of Mario Tomek. He actually a buddy of mine. He runs this fitness website, this fitness coaching business. It's quite fantastic, the results he gets for his clients, and instantly we can see, right? The before and after testimonials, boom, boom. And I'm sure if you click on the videos, he does a small interview with them probably where they tell their life story, boom. And also, as you can see, what he's done, I don't know if he's done it strategically or not, but you'll see that he has people of all age ranges, right? This one is a bit older, this one is younger, and this one, for example, has a kid, right? So this is meant for fathers as well. So, and then you'll see serial entrepreneur, had the time to do this, right? Entrepreneur, product marketing manager at Google. Like if a product marketing manager at Google can do this and has the time to do it, then you can probably do it as well. Even a priest, right? So that's very interesting, right? And then going back again to my website, you will see that I have a wide Rolodex of case studies as well, because this one is a SaaS company. Well, actually, I should do a better job here, calling myself out. I should put that this is a SaaS company, and this is a coaching company, and this is a consulting company, right? So, and then one more piece of advice I can give you to help your prospects to believe in themselves more is to actually niche down your services. And again, if we're looking at another example from Unlimited Leads, again, another company from Closers.io, and you see here is that they say coaches, consultants, and agencies only. Now, you might be wondering, well, is it not limiting their reach? It does. But I assure you, when we click here to come and watch the training, let's just do that, you will see that there's a training, and I'm sure in this training, it's going to be made specifically for coaches, consultants, and agencies, and all the case studies and testimonials that will be presented will also be for those types of businesses. So if you run an agency and you see a bunch of success stories for an agencies, you'll have less doubt in your abilities, even if you don't think you're as strong as others. Still, seeing that others in your niche have done it is going to hopefully inspire you to do the same with your business. And that's it, guys. So again, to wrap it all up, there's 3 reasons why people don't buy from you. They don't trust you, they don't believe in your product services, and they don't believe in themselves. And you can tick off all of these boxes. In fact, you should, by a combination of posting your content, posting testimonials, posting relevant testimonials, and then also packaging your pitch, your product in a way that it looks planned and it looks like it's a system, like a method to madness, and not just you working with a client in an ad hoc basis, which is probably not optimal for results. Thanks for watching this video. Now, the next video that I would highly recommend that you watch is this video right here, where I give basically a full manifesto on how to maximize your sales as an online service-based business. So go ahead, click on this video, and I'll see you there.